Hello?
Doug, babe, what's happening?
Very little.
How you feeling?
Shredded. Where are you?
Yeah, just getting ready for the shoot today. Come pick me up.
I don't want to go record. You heard the fan mail. They think we're awful.
Come on, Doug. Don't let a little fan mail get to you. All right? Let's get it together.
No. Kyle, I feel like total and complete garbage.
Walk it off, you baby, and come pick me up.
I'm dying.
You're not dying.
I'm really disappointed in Doug. He shouldn't be this upset about fan mail. The best thing to do would be to get him out of the house. Last time I got depressed, he drank 7 gallons of chocolate milk and got a sugar coma for 3 weeks just because somebody insulted his dog.
When Douglas was in Egypt's land, let my Douglas go.
$20. Doug is in the car deciding whether he should come right now.
He'll keep calling. He'll keep calling until I come. He'll make me feel guilty. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'll go. Forget it. That's it.
Welcome to Two Trees.
Oh my gosh, that's hot. Jeez. Kyle, you look a little pasty.
Thank you, Doug. What Doug just did is that he planted this new business operation that we are conceiving.
Yeah.
Paling salons.
Get your pail on.
Tanning salons are so popular,
Oh yeah.
but they're overdone. So we have come up with several ways of spreading our paling salon,
Reversing that process.
bringing it back.
We have dark treatments, or what we call them. And it doesn't use any electricity, so it's very cheap. What we do is we bring you into a dark room, we cover your head with a sack, we slather you with butter, and then we lay you down and leave you there for an hour. Through successive processes in which you increase this amount of time from 1 treatment a day to maybe 5 treatments a day, you'll eventually begin to look like Lucius Malfoy and his son Draco.
Another way that we are doing this is through the use of paste. We're just taking people's arms and covering it with Elmer's glue.
Kyle and I are breaking into several public schools and buying some of the elementary school stock paste, and then we layer this on you, and eventually the skin itself is going to begin imbibing a lot of the color of that paste.
Yeah.
Now, a third way that we're going to pale you, and this one's a little bit more intensive, but it will accomplish your paling pretty fast. You'll be looking like Merida from the Brave movie in no time whatsoever and getting freckles. With this process, we actually need to begin with a counseling session in which you tell us a lot of your deep insecurities and sort of deep fears, like are you afraid of spiders or insects?
Milk,
Yeah.
cars.
After that initial process, we'll just need you to sign a couple dozen waivers, and then Kyle and I can get right to the process of frightening you in a number of different contexts with the assured hope that you will eventually become so shocked that you'll begin to lose your skin color and your hair will fall out.
Paling salons, coming to an empty movie theater near you. So Doug, the other day, I ran into this guy, and he was wearing an owl shirt.
Wait, an owl shirt?
Yeah.
Gotta love the owl.
Yeah, so my first thought is owl guy, clear owl guy. However, when I mentioned his shirt to him,
Hey, I like your owl shirt.
He just kind of reacted and he just seemed a little miffed.
Why would you say that?
Was it a big deal?
You know, I don't think so.
You don't know me at all.
A little maybe sensitive.
Yeah, no.
It's kind of like, I don't know, what would that be?
Well, yeah, sensitive. Like sensitive Steve.
A sensitive Steve. That's what it was. So Doug, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I just, something this last week I've been meaning to get off my chest. It's about my neighbor, Pete. But you know when you watch a car wreck and you can't really take your eyes off it, it's sort of like that. I'm actually fairly certain that my neighbor Pete wets himself consistently.
Hey, neighbor.
Hey Pete, good morning.
How's it going? Yeah, good.
Like I'll be standing outside with him, we'll just kind of be talking or whatever. All of a sudden he'll just,
Hey, Doug. Oh, what you doing? You going to work?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm just gonna go back inside and hang out for that McDonald's call.
Does he know?
I mean, he seems to be totally aware of it.
It's really nice out today, Doug, don't you think?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
I gotta go. But I mean, I haven't brought any attention to it, just in case, like, I don't know how he feels about it, or.
Hey, you want to come over and have dinner over here later?
That's all right.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's okay, Pete. We can make barbecue.
I'm pretty busy.
Sounds like a real peeing Pete. That sucks. This episode has been brought to you by water.
You buy bottled versions of this.
So last week we looked through some fan mail that was a little disconcerting,
To say the
to
least.
say the least. So Doug and I kind of thought it over, we talked it over, and what we realized was that, you know, this isn't about us.
Yep.
This isn't about our show.
Our show is awesome. We're hilarious.
We're really confident in what we're doing here
Yeah.
because of just the rolling success. It occurred to us that, you know what, there might be something that you, as the viewer, may be struggling with. We wanted to bring in an expert, Dr. Glant Burnham, to kind of analyze the letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we cut the letters safe and sound.
Dr. Burnham, thank you so much for
Sure.
being on the show.
Kyle, Douglas, it is my pleasure to be on the show with you.
So we kept these.
Let me help you.
Yes, sir. There. Go ahead and grab some of those.
You got some there. You can put that back.
Okay. There we go. So, Dr. Burnham, if you would, please just take a look at these letters. And could you just share with us your thoughts on exactly what's wrong with our viewers?
Well, I want to be careful not to violate doctor viewer confidentiality. It seems like the issue with your viewers may be the idea that they don't like you, that you suck. It's basically what's being said.
On the surface.
Well, you know, guys, let's do a little detective work here together, okay?
All right.
Mr.
Let's. So first of all, there are common themes that are running throughout these letters. You guys are probably the types of guys that go to dollar stores and buy tons of glow sticks. Jack Black has better pecs than both of you combined. You may think that you have a cult following, but actually you guys are just hairy walnuts.
I mean, yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
I can smell you through the computer screen. It's awful. My mom has grounded me from the computer because of this. Your jokes are not funny at all. Please stop breathing. So these are actually all pretty similar ideas at the core. And now it seems to me that that may be because they're from the same source. You can tell that this is the same paper.
I mean,
Paper's popular.
paper.
These even have similar coffee stains on them.
See, I'm having a hard time believing that just because there's such a wide audience that we reach that we
Yeah.
expect kind of.
A variety of different responses.
This all makes sense, fellas. I understand. However, another thing that might be noted is that these are all written in the same handwriting.
Wow.
And also, it might be noted that they're all signed by the same two people. Did you not notice that at all? Chevy, I think, and Domingo. Chevy and Domingo. It's all the same guys.
No.
What are you talking? Kyle, you read these.
I started to. I mean, you read.
I read part of them before making a claim of truth.
Okay, all right. It's a little surprising that we didn't pick up on that.
Alright, well, let's just assume for a second that there
Yeah.
are two people that can legitimately hate this show.
Yeah.
Let's just assume
Let's just
for a
imagine.
second that they're all
Fairy
signed.
tale land.
Even if this were just two people, Doc, you figure that the two people that are going to write something that's just this overflowing with hatred must have some sort of significant issue or problem.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there may be some viewers that possibly find what you're doing interesting, but at the end of the day, these two guys right here are none too interested in your material. In fact, it seems like they may be trying to tear you fellas down.
Domingo.
Chevy. All right. Well, Chevy and Domingo, if you're out there,
Presumably watching. I don't have a wolf nose, by the way.
but we just want to say, we're sorry for whatever we've done to offend you.
Sorry you had to come under these sad circumstances.
Part of being a doctor, I guess.
We'll look into this, Dr.
Yeah.
Fletcher. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Two Trees, where if you're gonna skate, you're gonna need to fly.
If you take out the garbage, then you better make sure that you run into a wall first.
If you want to unzip your backpack, then you're gonna need to lace up your shoes.
Thanks for joining us.
Come on. What do you want from me?